Welcome to Life Matters Simplified, your daily dose of wisdom. In this episode, we're exploring a fascinating question: the psychology of success, what high achievers do differently. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve extraordinary success while others struggle despite working just as hard? Is it intelligence, luck, or something else? Stick around, because today we're uncovering the mindset, habits, and psychology that set high achievers apart. Let's simplify success together. Segment 1. The mindset of high achievers. Let's start with a simple question. What's the first word that comes to your mind when you think of success? Is it hard work, talent, maybe even luck? While all of these can play a role, research shows that mindset is the biggest predictor of long-term success. And guess what? The good news is, mindset is something you can cultivate. 1. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Have you ever heard someone say, "I'm just not good at that," or "that's not my thing"? That's a fixed mindset, the belief that your abilities are set in stone. On the other hand, high achievers operate with a growth mindset. They see abilities as flexible and skills as something that can be developed with effort. Your challenge: think of one skill or area where you've held a fixed mindset. Maybe you've thought, "I'm just bad at public speaking," or "I can't do math." Now replace that with, "I am learning to improve my public speaking," or "I can get better at math with practice." See how that small shift changes your approach? 2. Internal versus external locus of control. Have you ever met someone who always blames external factors for their failures? The economy is bad. I wasn't lucky. The competition is unfair. High achievers, however, operate with an internal locus of control. They believe that their success is in their own hands. Quick self-check. Think of a recent failure. Did you blame external factors, or did you reflect on what you could have done differently? Shifting to an internal locus of control gives you power over your own success. Segment 2. The habits of high achievers. Okay, so we've covered mindset. But what about daily actions? What do high achievers do differently in their daily lives? 1. They set clear and specific goals. Imagine boarding a flight without knowing your destination. Sounds absurd, right? Yet many people go through life without clear goals. High achievers set specific, measurable, and time-bound goals. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," they say, "I will work out for 30 minutes 5 days a week for the next 3 months. Your action step: write down one specific goal for the next 30 days. Not a vague one, but specific and actionable. 2. They prioritize deep work. Have you ever had a day where you felt busy, but at the end, you accomplished nothing important? High achievers focus on deep work, intense, undistracted focus on high-value tasks. They avoid shallow work, constant emails, notifications, and mindless meetings. Try this. For the next week, schedule 1 hour of deep work daily. No phone, no distractions, just focused effort. 3. They embrace failure and feedback. Think of the most successful person you admire. Do you think they never failed? Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to success. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple. But here's the key: they didn't let failure define them. They used it as feedback to improve. Your challenge: reframe a recent failure. Instead of seeing it as a loss, ask yourself, what lesson did this teach me? Segment 3. The psychology of consistency and resilience. Now, let's talk about 2 key traits that separate high achievers from everyone else: consistency and resilience. 1. Consistency beats motivation. Have you ever felt super motivated to start something, only to lose steam a few weeks later? High achievers don't rely on motivation because motivation is temporary. Instead, they build systems and habits that make success inevitable. Your action step: think of one habit you want to build: reading, exercising, journaling. Now, attach it to an existing habit. Example: after brushing my teeth, I will read for 10 minutes. 2. They master emotional resilience. Life will knock you down. The question is, how fast do you get back up? High achievers train themselves to handle setbacks without losing momentum. They practice mental toughness, reminding themselves that no failure is permanent. Your challenge: the next time you face a setback, instead of dwelling on it, ask yourself, what's the next best action I can take right now? Final thoughts and takeaways. Success isn't just about talent or intelligence. It's about mindset, habits, and resilience. Here's a quick recap of today's episode. Develop a growth mindset. Believe in your ability to improve. Take full responsibility for your success. No excuses. Set clear goals and take action daily. Focus on deep work, not just being busy. Fail forward. See failure as feedback, not a roadblock. Stay consistent. Habits matter more than motivation. Build emotional resilience. Success requires the ability to bounce back. Ask yourself, which one of these will you start implementing today? And remember, success is not about being the best. It's about being better than you were yesterday. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time for another dose of wisdom, right here on Life Matters Simplified. Until then, keep growing, keep learning, and keep taking action.